Cactus crew, how you guys going? And if you're new here, hi, I'm Cactus Bill. Welcome to my live tonight. Oh, I just whacked myself in the head. Yes, I'm awake. Are you guys awake? I hope you are. I know it's morning for some of you, night for me. I should be awake, but I'm not. My body wants to tune out as soon as I go to do anything to do with this random YouTuber. Why is it? It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for joining me because I could not do this alone. This is my first reaction without a crystal ball's Instagram lives that she did. Yeah, check the description box because that's going to have all the info. Also the timestamps, which are crucial, extra links. What else is down there? I'm not sure, but everything that comes out of my mouth is my own opinion, and then we should just move on from there. I've let the team down. What? That was a bull crap intro. I'm not happy with my skills at all. I hope you guys are having a good day. God, I thought we'd be off to a better start. Why can't it happen? Okay, look, don't have a tanty. Let's get it together. Hey guys, how you going? So yeah, we're just gonna watch Katie's IG. Why does everything seem so weird? My goodness. I was sick on the weekend, and you know when you recover and it feels like it's been years? Yeah, that's the stage I'm in. Not quite back into reality, but that's fine. Maybe that will help with my brain. Like the reality isn't that we're watching Katie, but oh, she's got a new hairdo. Let's bring her in, should we? You know, the main dish. Which position is better? Do you like me down the bottom left? Okay, I'm going to ask chat. Chat, so this will be, I don't know, number one. Like put it in chat which one you like. This would be number two. I don't know if we need a third option. Okay, that's a third option, which is third. I like saying third because, you know, I can't decide. And I just, you know, maybe here. I feel down here is too far away. I used to hide. I know that no one cares. No one cares, right? This is the shit that my brain would rather talk about. I'm just going to press play and then hopefully words will come to my brain. Oh, we've already got numbers on the board. Lee's in there. Okay, I'm just going to press play and then, you know, get the motor going. Oh, should we just wait for people to come in? Did you guys prepare popcorn? I hope you brought your own because I'm not sharing mine. I've only got enough for one. And yeah, your hair, Katie, what have you done, man? I was so happy when I saw that she's going to paint the BILE green walls, guys. She's going to paint her walls. Well, you know, it hasn't happened, but there was paint and there was a photo taken and it was posted, and that is the start of what we need. But she brought bathroom paint. So I don't know. But then, you know, everything's a bit soggy and squishy around her house. I feel like there would be maybe like what is it? Mildew. I'm trying to read the front of my shower spray. Okay, now that I've dribbled enough. I've dribbled enough. Well, look, we're just going to press play. We're coming in with a sippy cup. How come there's no lip liner or anything? There's nothing on the lips. It's all disco upstairs and, you know, going to bed on the lips. You can't forget the lips, especially when you've got your man-made Cupid's bow. Ah, God, I'm here. I've woken up. I'm here. Yes, my motor's working. So let's just, I downloaded it and then put it on my channel because I don't like watching Instagram live on my laptop because I can't slow it down. So yeah, and I might sound a bit nasally as well because I just picked up on my nasally voice. Okay, guys, let's just watch this.
Just noticed something. So, hello, I'm eating lunch and I just noticed something. So I'm gonna wait for a minute till you guys get here. Excuse me. I'm eating lunch right now. I'm getting ready to film, make some content for you guys. And I don't know if you're aware, like, I don't know if you're aware at all, but let me just pull this up for you. I'm not sure if you know this. But it is time for, it's time for cult camp. It is the cult week. It is cult week at the Institute of Basic Life Principles main campus. And guess what? They are live streaming everything for free. You guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can we just do a huge cactus hands in the air right now? It is cult week. Cult week. Oh my God. What do we need for this? Do we need essentials? Do we need supplies? What do we need? Well, I don't want to become a cult, but I wouldn't mind, you know, pretending to be in a cult for a week, like cult cosplay week or something, you know? Because have you guys looked at 30 Seconds to Mars and their fandom? Oh my God, they call it a cult. Yeah, that freaked me out the other night. Okay, this is enough. Look how excited she is. Ah! So am I. I'm so here for it. Sorry for anyone who just lost their hearing.
We can all join in the cult and learn how to be more culty. So this morning,
sorry, guys, she got feathers in her hair. Is she trying to get feathers in her hair? If she had feathers in her hair, it would complete the look. Should have got Janelle on the line. I can't. It's cult week and fucking braids. Do you call them plaits or braids? I call them plaits. I didn't even know how to spell plaits until today. Okay. There's so much going on. Okay, I've got to remember to breathe.
this morning, I was like, I should see this. Someone actually like sent me a message and they were like, you need to check this out. But I want to just show you something. We need to be more culty. Okay. And the president, I'm pretty sure. Hi, I see some IBLP survivors. So I want to share this with you guys. It is cult conference week. It's family conference for the culties this week. And this morning they held a prayer circle thingy bobber for the men. So men get their own prayer time in the morning. Okay. So I want to show you something. This is, let me flip this around. This is Tim Lewandowski. He is the president of the IBLP. He is very rarely ever seen on camera.
Both messages, but as he's coming, he's speaking on a topic that is so vital and necessary for us, especially in the day that we're in as believers. Jesus said, bless those who curse you, bless and curse not, and to rejoice when all men speak evil against you. It is a time that if we allow bitterness, if we allow in our hearts these hurts and offenses to take root, they're going to spring forth and many, many will be defiled.
Do you reckon Katie hears the words? Or, like, we know that she doesn't. Everything that she consumes, she miscomprehends. But she also must watch everything at the normal speed. Oh, Katie, this is I just need to go back to Katie's face because I might have had it like get it before she flips it around. Oh, was I seeing things? Look, it's like matte all around the eyes is like matte, and then her cheeks are shiny. So for me, it looks like, I don't know, like an organ. Like, you know, guys, they're sticking out like they shouldn't be there, like they're bits of meat placed on her face. There's probably a better description out there, but that's what I'm seeing, like a bit of kidney here and a bit of lean steak there, because it's so shiny. It's the game of operation gone wrong.
They held a prayer. Is Tim Lewandowski. He's
speaking on a topic that is so vital and necessary for us, especially in the day that we're in as believers. Jesus said, bless those who curse you, bless and curse not, and to rejoice when all men speak evil against you. It is a time that if we allow bitterness, if we allow in our hearts these hurts and offenses to take root, they're going to spring forth, and many, many will be defiled. So I'm grateful that we have this time. Years ago, I spoke with Brother Jim Logan. Many of you know that since we met last April, he has gone on to be with the Lord. And he was telling me one time that he and Neil Anderson, who wrote the books, Bondage Breaker and others, were talking about what common thread or theme did they see and deal with in each of their instances, and all the counseling, all the people that they had to deal with. And they said the one thing was bitterness that they had as a stronghold, that people had as a stronghold. And so I trust that today and in the days to come, the Lord will be working in all of our lives in this area. Welcome with me, Brother Nathan Johnson, as he comes to share.
Okay, so here's the thing that I think is interesting. They start the conference out this morning with Tim Lewandowski literally saying that in this, especially in this day and age, that was my hand shaking. I'm sorry. It was my hand because I'm showing you my screen. So I'm sorry. I was shaky, not they aren't shaky. The screen is actually not shaky. But anyways, they're talking about strongholds and bitterness. Those are all like talking points of Bill Gothard. But he says, like, especially in this day and age where people are saying criticism and attacking us, who's criticizing the IBLP right now and who's attacking the IBLP and who's speaking ill of the IBLP? Literally everyone. And then he's like, and those people that are
Is she taking it as they're talking about her, just like Mary was talking exactly to her? Not exactly, but she's so excited over this stuff, man. It just reminds me of school. This is what she finds exciting. She's just so happy. I didn't even notice her handshaking because that's what my... It's like my friends never get me to take my photos or anything because it's always blurry because I shake so much. So it's probably steady for me. But why are you shaking, Paulson? Why are you shaking? Is it the excitement or is it the other thing? Not adrenaline. No.
allowing the bitterness to get into their lives and it's become a stronghold because Satan has taken over their hearts now, they will be defiled. So can someone explain to me what defiled means in cult language? I know what bitterness is and I know what a stronghold is. So in the IBLP, a stronghold is they believe that like it's like a foot in the door. So like if you are prideful, that can get a stronghold in your life. And then it's like an open door for Satan to get inside your heart. And then those strongholds become more like bitterness. And then that.
Okay, it just always shits me that she takes things so literal. Like she takes it to the extreme misunderstanding. She wants to see bad in it and what she creates. What am I saying? I don't know. I was going to say something else, but I should just let it play.
Bitterness can like make you angry and say things, but defiled. So those that criticize, they'll become bitter and then they'll be defiled.
That's what I was going to say. I think she likes to, you know, how she does that thing, like she'll ask the question, but she already knows the answer in order to bring the topic up. And I think that's what she likes, really likes to bring up the topic of purity and, you know, defiling. That's, oh, I'll have to post the link down below or whatever, of the short where she talks about her purity and how she didn't have any or something, but it's so disgusting. But I know how you work, Paulson. I know how you work. My motor might not be working right. I'm going to press play.
I am unclean. I'm actually very clean.
Yes, I saw on Without Bores. I'll link them below, but you guys know on Twitter and also Instagram. I think Instagram it's with_Bores. Anyway, I was reading their posts and they actually had the chat up. That's the downside, but I like it because it doesn't distract me from, I'm here to read her body language, not really anything else. So yeah, I tune out. So if I miss anything, you can tag me in the comments at Cactus Bill and make sure I put it in there so we can all share in the goodness. But I'll throw myself off and that was just great. I forgot what I was going to say. Why?
Zombies. Okay.
And the chat, yeah, so they had the chat up and it showed that the person responding and saying that she's unclean was responding to the question, what does defiled mean? And that is what defiled means, like to be unclean, non-pure. And I think Katie took it as personal, but you know, she must already believe that she's unclean to think that that's pointed at her. Is it a bit stinky in there? I mean, God, just look at your face. Where is the color on your lips? What have you done? It's just full on Disco Central on your eyes. Yeah, purple's good, but we don't need to bring all that in, like the shape and the blending, and get rid of the eyeliner. Like, this is so much. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? No one is going clubbing at midday with Paulson, you know? Get it on. Unless you had a fringe, then we could dance. Yes. Oh my God, that would be a happy week, wouldn't it? That would be the cult week of all cult weeks if Katie got a fringe. I mean, she's already going to paint her BILE walls.
Okay, let me see what defiled means. I saw some IBLP people in here, so I thought maybe they would know. Violate the chastity of a woman. Let's see. Oh, I don't think that's the definition though. Because when I looked up the definition of defiled, it didn't say anything about unclean. Let me look.
When did she look it up? Just then or now? Because she said she didn't know. How long does it take for her to Google shit? Do you reckon she's ever used Siri or anything?
Sully, mar, or spoil. Okay, let me look here. Made foul, dirty, or unclean, polluted, or tainted. Okay, that's one. Made impure for ceremonial ritual use, desecrated, sullied as a person's reputation. Oh, so in this case, those people who are criticizing them will be defiled, meaning their reputations will be ruined.
Why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? My fucking brain hurts. I can't even. I was like, going to explain it, but I don't think your pee is big enough to grasp. Like, fuck, man, you and your Googling? This is your fishing expedition, Got too much bait and not enough hooks.
It also, yeah, it says you're not a virgin. But in this context, someone that is criticizing you will become defiled. What does that even mean? Why are they speaking in such like jargon?
That's proper language. That's proper language. And most religious texts have that whole Latin, no, well, they use proper language. I'm not going to sit there and dumb it down for you to understand. Defiled, I can't believe that this whole... Your Grammarly app is letting the team down.
Someone that criticizes you will not become a virgin. That doesn't make sense. Someone that criticizes you will become unclean. That doesn't make sense. So they'll have their reputation ruined. Is that them saying that they will ruin the reputations of those that are being criticized? They're saying the criticizer won't go to heaven. I should look it up on, I bet you Bill Gothard. Oh. Meanwhile, no one, yes. So, okay. Well, this is good to know. So if you're not clean, you're not saved. Well, yes.
She's got meth jaw. She just does it so casually. She's swinging her bottom jaw, and it's a side effect of overdosing on, well, not overdosing, but overstimulating yourself with like meds.
Okay. Well, this is good to know. So if you're not clean, you're not saved. Well, yes. You lose your salvation. Okay. That's an interesting take. You've been declared defiled by many family members, but then again, I live my life without caring what they think. Okay, so she's been declared defiled. Okay, so if you've been declared defiled, I bet you I've been declared defiled.
Oh, God. Why don't you just wear it like a badge? Flicking your mane around, your ego, just loving it. Katie's getting taught, but she's with her. This is her cult. She's loving it. I am not. You looking down and reading the chat is giving me the perfect view of what's going on with the eyes, the eyeshadow. It's almost like you've gone to do a halo eye or something and just gone, and I'll put the halo here and over here and here as well. It's a lot. What the hell, man? I really am worried about what the palette looks like. Yes, the individual pans. Oh, she's just gone to town on herself.
I have been called lots of names by people from the IBLP. Wicked, bitter, sacrilegious, the Antichrist. Oh, one lady called me Satan's mouthpiece. That was my favorite. A lady from the IBLP contacted me and said that I was Satan's mouthpiece. That was my favorite insult.
You are not the mouthpiece of Satan. You are probably Satan's a-hole, if we had to go there. Oh no, please don't put that in slow. No, Bill, don't do it. Don't. Oh, has she got her top lip redone? Or is she just like, look at the foundation on the top lip? And then why is it sticking out so much? Look how big that is. No, Toad, sit down. Not talking about you, mate. I know you're always on the ball, ready to go, but no. This is your wife. This is your wife. Did she model her plaits past you, her braids? Hey, what do you think about these, Todd? Beautiful? Did he go, how old are you? Not that it would be a thing, but maybe feathers would have been so much better. I feel maybe it's the pajama top, but do you reckon she takes them out before she goes to bed at night? Or wakes up with one just sleeping next to her on the pillow because it's snapped off in the middle of the night? Puts the whole thing in the bin. Oh, Katie, this is not good for your hair. Not your hair. Breakage Central. Okay. What? I came over here to do something. Oh, yeah, I'm not putting it in slow because I've already talked. Oh! Please don't ever do that.
Satan's mouthpiece. I am Satan's mouthpiece. Okay. Well, I'm gonna defiled. Okay, so does that mean that Ginger, because she's criticizing the IBLP, they're taking away her salvation?
Guys, do you know how wrong this is? Is she talking about Ginger from, as in Duggars? And the word defiled? Ginger was one of his victims? Am I the only one putting 2 and 2 together? And why the fuck is she smiling? What are you doing, Katie? Jumping around, not giving any trigger warnings. What if, you know?
Satan's mouthpiece needs a tattoo. I just thought it was hilarious. I actually made a meme out of it. So then I made a meme and I put devil horns on my face and I said I was Satan's mouthpiece. And then someone in the cult reported that for hate speech because I said I was Satan's mouthpiece. And then Instagram took it down. And then I appealed the decision. And then Instagram understood that it was parody. And then they put it back up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm Satan, basically. All right. So if any of you else are Satan's mouthpiece, come with me. We're going to go. I always would say to my husband, like, if this is the people that are going to heaven, please send me to hell. So if like these are the people that support child abusers and they abuse their kids and they cover for child molesters and child predators and rapists, if those are the kind of people that are going to heaven, I don't want to go there.
But you're an atheist. You don't believe in heaven or hell. You don't believe in God. You don't believe in that. So why do you always ask your husband or say to your husband that? That's not atheist talk, is it? That sounds a bit... someone who just wants to be an atheist, to hate on the religion that you just obviously don't understand. Like, I'm not religious, but I was brought up Catholic. And I still have family members that are religious, and I will always respect them. I'm not going to ever, like you, my grandfather's funeral was the last time I was in the church or blah, blah, blah. No. Because there's a way of going about things, you know, and fuck, if you can't understand it without hating on it, she's just got a hate boner and it fucking shits me. Because she doesn't ever point out that she's talking about the extremists of the religion. Like, she just likes to put everything in together instead of differentiating. Oh, that's a big word for me, and I don't know if it came out right. Coming back to Katie saying, sorry if I'm not with it tonight, guys. Little bit of reality check for me.
I used to tell my husband all the time, like, that's not my audience. I want to go where people don't support those people. So wherever that is, send me there. Satan does have a good sense of humor. I am painting the walls. I'm going to paint the walls this weekend. We have a lot of projects right now. We just bought storage because we have this basement area that's like our utility area. So we just bought a huge shelf for down there. So we're going to clean that out. We got a big steel cabinet, like a locker type thing, for all my husband's like painting supplies and like all of his art stuff that he does. Cabinet, like a locker type thing, for all my husband's like painting supplies and like all of his art stuff that he does, so that he can like paint the cabinet, like a locker type thing, for all my husband's like painting supplies and like all of his art stuff that he does, so that he can clean up his office a little. We're kind of doing spring cleaning. And then I'm going to paint this wall. It's going to be a cream. It's just going to be like a neutral cream.
I'm sorry, I enjoyed that way too much. That announcement in slow mode is what I needed. Thank you. I don't want cream. I want eggshell. Because what cream is to us, I don't know if it would be cream through your eyes. Because this bile fucking green is everywhere. Oh God, the most referred to video, the basement videos, she goes through, I think it's in part 1, she goes through paint swatches. It must have been when they painted their house. Because it's all different shades of this green. Like, there's a darker bit, and oh my God, I'm just like, who would even go there? It reminds me of something maybe, you know, an out of touch, what was her name? Oh, Sex and the City, but like the dud guy that was going to marry Charlotte, or they did marry her mum. I think his mum was Kitty. Look, my brain is not making sense. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I'm not ruining this. Well, can I ruin it? I can't believe we need to know about their cleaning, but when she was going through Todd's artwork, his little craft station, yeah, we're going to reorganize it, get his business back on track. David Eason, level up. It's really going for him, isn't it? His little art studio. Doesn't he make guitars, you dick? Like, oh, sorry, did I just call you a D-I-C-K? I think I might have. Don't look so shocked. That's better than Satan's mouthpiece.
That way I don't have to worry about what I wear being like lost in the green.
It's been over 4 years. I've watched you for over 4 years. Well, coming up. When is it? June or something? Well, I don't know when it was. Look, my brain's like, let's not think. It's coming up though. 2019. The end of 2019. How long? Like, it's not, painting the walls cream is not going to make your clothes look better. It's the amount of shit that's in the back. Love is love. Welcome to my casting couch. Like, get rid of the fucking casting couch. We don't care that you upgraded to a better one when you got your payout from exploiting Amber's situation. Fuck. Remember how crusty it was back in before? That's where you got your name from. Well, gosh. And I reckon just get rid of all your t-shirts and only wear plain black. I want a V-neck, you know? Should I send you? You can get like 10 tops for what, $20. I'll put it in the box of things to send you, okay? And I'll include itching powder, but you won't know about that. And then it'll be so fun. You'll think you have a disease.
Yeah. It's going to be cream. Someone said, are you going to put lavender on the wall? No, we're going to go very neutral. Cream. Green is, unfortunately, it washes me out. So I look kind of like, it doesn't, when I put the lighting on with the green, no matter what I do for filming, it just doesn't work.
Oh my God. How long is this taking you? And you don't look washed out. You look sick. You look dead. That's why we call it the funeral waiting room. It's your whole, oh, fuck. You are so dumb, man. Plus you brought bathroom paint, extra shiny, for mildew as well. Stops mildew. It's, you know, we'll have to go over the paint post. I wish it was a video. Just her putting it down, and it would be like, boom, and like all the dust from the table comes up. I'm painting, you guys. Do. Oh, is she going to show us painting? No. She would never risk us seeing her from behind again. No. Never again.
Yes, I think it'll look good. And I'm going to get rid of the purple couch eventually. Did I paint the walls the color in here, the screen? Yes. But you have to remember, I've lived in this house since 2013, and I actually used to have a corporate job, and this was my office when I worked a corporate job. And
you did not work a corporate job. You worked in a fucking call center. When are you going to be honest with yourself, Paulson? When are you going to be honest? Yes, I've taken on that accent. I can't believe it. Well, I can. A corporate job. I was in corporate America on my way to the top. No, you weren't. Let's give that uni a call, shall we? Are you guys corporate America or some kind of dodgy university online scamming people?
And so I wanted like this serene sort of like, I'm really like I like earthy things. I like plants, but I'm allergic to them. I like flowers, but I'm allergic to them. So if I can't have plants or flowers, I want things to be green around me.
But is this the green? This is the green you see at the bottom of the toilet when you've vomited up your stomach lining, when you're an alcoholic and you haven't eaten because you chose to like spend that money on booze. You know what I'm talking about, Katie? I know you know what I'm talking about. This is bile green. If you liked plants, maybe a dark forest green would be something, you know? That. Who goes for this color? It's almost like, you know, also, I don't know, if you were sick, maybe this could be your urine color. If you squint, it's pale green. No, pale yellow, pale blue. It's just odd, man. And you chose this color because it's downstairs too. It's in your basement. You got it everywhere. And didn't Toad wear this color tie? I'm pretty sure. It's been a favorite color of yours for a while. I don't know who would like this. Plus, if she's so worried about it washing her out, maybe she can work on what her fucking undertone is. Never wear that gold again. It's not the walls. It's you not understanding color theory. or understanding how you're going to show up whiter on the screen. So wear a darker foundation on, I can't even get the words out, on camera. You know, it's not like you're leaving your house anyway. So you do this huge, watch out, it's disco time on my eyelids for us. And yeah, I should be more happy, but I'm not.
Oh, the couch is iconic, you guys, but it is so old. I have had that couch since 2004, and it is very old. It actually has paint stains on it.
That's a lie. Because remember, she upgraded. She bought a new couch, her 10K couch, when she made all that money off Amber's DV tapes. Remember, guys, it went from, or has it always been the same? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. Because then Frida, was it Frida or Sweetie? Maybe Katie. Someone peed on the back cushion and it went missing. That couch has gone through so much more than the set of like any, yeah, look, you know where I was going with that. I don't need to say it, Katie, unlike you. Silence says a lot more.
The couch is old. And I had to take everything off the walls because like the level of where I film, yeah, it's just a mess. I know you guys love the purple couch. Maybe I'll keep it for a little while. You're over it. Yeah, I'm over the purple couch. I've had it for 20 years. I have to put something there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Have you cleaned it in that 20 years? Because, you know, if we think back to how dirty that couch, that Toad, the red couch, that Toad, that's his drinking couch, and she cleaned it in 2020. I'll link it below. Like, seriously, take your own gag bag. Is it gag bag? Spew bag? Anyway. Yeah, but I doubt this has ever been cleaned. And she's laid on there with Boyle, with red wine, everything, like the dogs have weed on there. I'm actually really feeling sick, and I can't even talk properly. Really, actually.
So I got to go because I promised my son I would pick him up from school today, and then I have to film something. And then I just wanted you guys to know that the cult is having their conference right now. And so we're probably going to talk about cult conference, because guess who is speaking tomorrow? Gil Bates is speaking tomorrow. So Gil Bates, I know you guys can't wait. The best cult leader ever. Gil Bates is doing a session tomorrow in the afternoon. And he's also doing a session on Thursday, which would be what would be wise to ask for. Yeah, he's speaking twice. And Nathan Payne, who is Chad Payne's brother, is speaking. The Duggars are not speaking. I'll like the purple couch better after I paint. Freedom Bell. David Waller is not speaking. Purple couch better after I paint. Freedom Bell.
Oh my God, you fully slam your head into, she slams her head down. You don't have much control of your body, do you? Wow. Are you a bit sore? How's your head? Man, if that was not some TikTok action.
David Waller is not speaking at this. Freedom Bell. David Waller is not speaking. David Waller is not speaking at this event. It's not David Waller this time. All right, you guys. David Waller is not speaking, but Gil Bates is. Bye.
Do you guys want to watch the next one? I think we should, and just speed through it. I'll try and not interrupt as much. Also, I should say that these are from the 24th or the 25th of April. The dates might be a bit you know, it might be 1 day behind. I always get mixed up, you know? So it's ish around there. And I think I might have to put a trigger warning on this next one because I think it might have JD or something, CSA, something. So, you know, if you get triggered, let me take it for the team and you just sit back. You know, I can let you know what happened. You don't have to watch. Seriously, don't ever like put your mental health at risk for Katie. I've learnt my lesson like so many times. And yeah, you are way more important than anything she has to say. And if it is going to affect you, just be aware that it is. And, you know, let other people cop it. It's not worth it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not worth it. Oh, look at you. Look at you. All up in my grill. Got those gold chains all up in my grill. Okay, I'm just getting I'm in the mood. Just getting in the mood. Are you guys in the mood? Are you vibing? Should I bring it in a bit closer? Yes. Wait on, Paulson. I didn't say go. Oh, look at this before. Oh my gosh, look at you. She's going in. It's so scary. Oh, it's so scary. Look, it's like she's already like ego all the way to the top. Bitchy face, like fuck off. Okay. Now that we've seen the preview, I'm scared. Let's all breathe. Ah.
My hair is such a mess. You guys, Instagram says you are waiting to come here, but I have to tell you something. This is like hysterical. So I've only done one video on my channel because I'm so engrossed with the cult family conference. You guys, I've been watching the active live stream of the cult family conference. And I am seriously like mind blown. And if you have not seen my brand new video, make sure that you check out my YouTube. I just posted one on Robin and Mary. But so the IBLP is doing this like whole family conference right now, and it's being live streamed onto their YouTube channel. And it is literally absolutely hysterical. And it's not hysterical in like a ha-ha way. It's kind of hysterical in these people really are so tone deaf and brainwashed that they literally believe that they are saving people's lives in prison. So it's the nightly talk, you guys, and SM Davis is the keynote speaker tonight. Now, if you're not familiar with SM Davis, he is Caleb Williams' grandfather. Yeah, that's right. So Caleb.
Okay, this, like, when she says Caleb, is she talking about the guy that she had on her channel and interviewed who's like the, you know, that essay? What? And she's getting excited? Whether she's getting excited to laugh at the conference being live, whatever, it's still the topic. You know, it's not a free pass to get excited over the abuse and the brainwashing that the IBLP, did I get it right? Let's just pretend I did, because I'm dyslexic whenever I try to put the letters right. You know, it's still the same topic. You're still talking about abuse. So stop being so happy. And oh my God, this is weird that I've just paused it in her. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say like that, but look at it, Katie. Look at it.
Williams' grandpa is like up on the stage and he's talking about forgiving your enemies. He did a whole thing about, he did a whole speech this afternoon about pride. And he had this really random, allergies. I'm sorry.
I hate how you say every single thing that's itchy is an allergy. You can never say, oh, sorry, cat hair, because we just saw a cat in the back, so it probably could be a cat hair. You can't just say itchy nose. It's allergies, because that's the umbrella that covers everything. Did you not snort it up the right there? Didn't like get that water in there? What's going on? Bit chunky? Without a chalkboard. We did not need to see that, but I'm glad we did.
he had this whole thing on pride, and he was talking about this pastor friend that got in trouble in the 1990s. And he's like, yeah, he threw a kid at church, and he was like, he got in trouble. And I told him that if he just did a press conference, he might not get charged by the prosecutor for child maltreatment or abuse.
She's checking herself out in the monitor as she's talking about this. Guys, am I arcing up over something that I shouldn't be arcing up over?
And I just said, you just need to did a press conference, got in trouble in the 1990s. And he's like, yeah, he threw a kid at church, and he was like, he got in trouble. And I told him that if he just did a press conference, he might not get charged by the prosecutor for child maltreatment or abuse. And I just said, you just need to admit it. And maybe if you just do a press conference, because this whole situation was going viral. And I'm like, and he's going on and on about this super, super, super old story from 1994 to talk about pride. And I kept thinking, SM, you have an actual story that happened in 2021 that's way more relevant to your cult than this guy that threw a kid, which, by the way, is horrible. And he did end up getting charged, and he was convicted of child maltreatment. So that's the good news. And he lost his ministry, and he got fired from the church. So all of that is good news. Now, SM was trying to get him out of the charge by saying he was sorry. He didn't mean to do this. Anyway, all of that is good news. Now, SM was trying to get him out of the charge by saying he was sorry. He didn't mean to do this. Anyways,
Yes, I bet it was a swimming pool at the back of your throat then. Big swallow. So much excitement as you talk about everything you've been researching. It's just falling off your mouth like drool. Look at you, so fucking gleeful. Have you said allegedly? Have you said what the hell? Like, you just accusing this person of stuff from 2021. Why do you love this topic? That you aren't exposing cults. You are creating. You're just creating your own fucking story. And it's evil. You just go for the most gruesome details without caring how it affects people. I don't think you've ever survived any ABUSE. Yes, I'll never say that about anyone, but gosh, man, you've really... it makes me so angry that someone is reporting on this. Like, there's survivors apparently in the chat, if that's true. But even if it's not true, putting it out there that there are potential survivors in the chat while she's acting like this and talking like this, that's not advocacy. It's like she's turned it into entertainment. That's like... I just can't, I have no words. I should just press play. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe there's something in my cold tablets. But holy shit. Get a grip of yourself. You might be so happy and excited and like for this conference and to watch it live and, you know, feel like you're there, Katie. Don't forget what the whole issue is about. Don't forget to be... Well, she's never delicate with sensitive issues, is she? She's just full steam ahead. There's no trigger warning at anything. Even if there's survivors in the chat, who cares? No trigger warning. Welcome to Mrs. Paulson's saliva something. Well,
I thought, why are you talking about this random guy from 1994? Why don't you talk about Josh Duggar? Like, Josh Duggar is your family friend, and he has a whole lot of pride. He's in prison right now framing your grandson. He's got his lawyers arguing in the appeals court that your grandson committed these crimes and downloaded child pornography. Why are you talking about this?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to let it play, but she just says it like it's casual talk. There's no differentiation between normal words and the words she's saying that are so fucking triggering for anyone. The emotion that words like would evoke in you. She's just rattling it off with no meaning at all, except it excites her. That's why she's got to stroke her hair. It's so sick.
This prideful guy that threw a child in 1994. You should be talking about Josh Duggar downloading child pornography or child sexual abuse material, and his pride that has him still in prison, blaming your grandson for a crime your grandson didn't commit, though your grandson is a sex offender. I'm sorry to say that. That's the truth. So your grandson's a sex offender. Your other grandson, he is charged with child abuse because he like totally kicked his, oh my God, horribly abused his stepson. So SM, your opinion on like child rearing and being a good parent is like, and then you're telling the story about this guy from like 94. I know someone who's literally been in the news that's been viral. And here's the whole thing is he was being very cagey. Like you could tell that it was like he's talking about a big story in the news. It was like he wanted to talk about Josh, but he's talking about this obscure random pastor that threw a kid at church, which is horrible, by the way. But there's far worse things that pastors are doing at churches that he could be talking about, like sexually abusing kids or whatever. But and he's like, oh, and the kid only had a rug burn. It wasn't even that bad. And he ended up getting.
This is so bad that I'm even thinking, is this worth playing? Like, oh my God, Katie. I'm so disturbed. She gets me, you know, it's just too fucking happy for this topic. And like I keep thinking, if there's survivors in the chat, they must see her reacting this way and go, well, I don't want anyone like this to have my story. They just add it to their fun and game show. Let's all get giddy with Katie.
Convicted of a misdemeanor. So he has this whole long story about a guy that gets convicted of a misdemeanor, which, by the way, it's horrible either way. But why aren't you talking about the felons? Why aren't you talking about the felons, SM? So then, get this. Then this evening rolls around. And they have all these people, they have these cute kids that look totally brainwashed singing, and they have no affect, and everyone's look super happy because they have that like blank IBLP stare. And this guy from the prison ministry comes on, and he's just like, we are saving people in the prisons in Arkansas. We are doing so many seminars, you guys. We have been in Arkansas for 30 years. We go to all the Arkansas prisons. We are changing lives. We had 23 really bad guys get saved, and we like fixed them, and we made them go through the seminar. And the seminar plays like 53 times a year in Arkansas's prisons. And we're recruiting and helping these people turn their lives around because we know that everyone makes mistakes. I'm thinking, Arkansas, wonder why you're in Arkansas. Why is it that you're in Arkansas? Why is everyone in Arkansas recruiting for the IBLP, Jim Bob Duggar? So then they're like, and we go to Florida, which is where Michael Keller is. So Anna's dad is doing all his ministry, and then they're in Florida and in Arkansas. And they're like recruiting all these people. And I'm like, but you guys, Josh Duggar was raised in your curriculum. How come he's in prison? If your program fixes prisoners and if all they have to do is believe in God, why did Josh molest people?
Stop. Stop doing this, Katie. Stop. This is not advocacy. It's not fun and games. You can't joke around. Even if you are talking about JD, I know how much you love saying his name and love, you know, poking Jim Bob, but just stop. You need to fucking just think. I want to punch her right now. I want to punch her. But oh my God,
Why did he sexually assault the babysitter? And certainly, why did he allegedly rape the escort? And why was he downloading torture?
Should I just press play and like go make a cup of tea? I might go make a cup of tea and I'll just let it play for a bit, because she's just all of a sudden decided to bring this other guy up and then say, why aren't you bringing Josh up? And all these details. No one needs to be rehashed with these details. No one needs a reminder. Katie, I can't believe that you fucking love bringing this up. And I will say I can't believe, because it's so sick that you think this is okay. Oh, I feel so sick, man. Oh, because this is her enjoyment. She can't ever do this as a pre-recorded video. No, it's because the way the chat is reacting to her saying this stuff, the shock, she loves that. That feeds her as well. Oh. Why can't you be a decent human being and treat things with fucking respect?
Videos of toddlers. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? You're saying that you're changing lives, but your most vocal, like your biggest family, the biggest family name in the IBLP's history. Bill Gothard was a big guy, but like nobody has made the IBLP more famous than the Duggars. The family that has made your cult so big and so famous, their golden child is in prison for downloading child sexual abuse material. And you guys are like, we're fixing prisoners, and all they have to do is believe in our Journey of the Heart and basic seminar. And I'm like, Josh Duggar has gone through the basic seminar like 14 times. Why doesn't it work for him? How come you have so many kids that went through this program that have been arrested and are in prison for sex crimes? If all it took was believing in God, don't you think that your biggest family that has the golden child wouldn't have a child in prison? Like, hello? And they're like, please pray for the ministry. We are saving lives. Don't you know that prisoners are people too? Prisoners are loved ones, and they're children, and they're somebody's brother and their fathers, and they need love too. Meanwhile, they're not at all promoting like the victims of these guys. I imagine while they're like telling everyone about all these really bad guys, right, doing these horrible things, I'm imagining the victims of these people, if they're still alive, like wanting to vomit all over the IBLP and saying, what are you doing for me? Where's my reciprocity? Where's my love?
While you're sitting there imagining the victims, I'm sitting here knowing that the victims are telling you to shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you are doing. You are harming so many more people, Katie, by just, you might find these details great and interesting, but you are harming people. I'm making my cup of tea now, so go back to fun time. Guys, should I turn it up faster? Do you want me to stop it? How are you guys going in chat? If you want me to stop it, I can, but if not, I'll just keep going. I could just be overreacting. I am a sensitive being, like Mr. Bean.
How does the IBL? And I'm just sitting there going, this whole thing is about like praying for people that do you wrong and forgiving people that have done bad things to you, and being a good steward of like being like Jesus. And it's so obviously layered on top of the fact like they're avoiding the conversation about Josh, which is so obvious, and yet they're sort of talking about it, but not really. And then they're talking about all of this forgive people that speak badly about you. So then they're like throwing in that people are criticizing them, like Ginger in her book. I know. So they're like, people that are bitter will be defiled and they will not go to heaven. And we should just pray for them and love them, even if they say bad things about us, even if they criticize us, because those that criticize, that don't forgive, will lose their salvation. I mean, that's basically what they said. I know.
Imagine, like, well, not imagine, but she would be missing out on so much other information because she goes into lives looking for JD stuff, like that tunnel vision, without, she just wants anything to tie them back so she can talk about her favorite subject. Wouldn't, maybe we should expand and see what else is out there instead of staying on this one topic.
And there's like, oh God. Then there's this family who sends all their kids there to sing, and the dad runs a marriage counseling group out of Missouri, and they're friends with the Duggars. So this family has all their kids singing, and the kids are cute, but they have no affect. Again, they all look really unhappy on stage, even though they're singing and they're supposed to look happy. They're like not smiling, and it's totally serious, and they look like they're wearing their best IBLP garb.
Just don't do that. Don't look at someone and think you fucking know. Oh, they don't look happy, so I'm going to put this on them and blah, 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 blah. Fuck off, Katie. Just fuck off. Don't talk about kids and label them whether they're victims or not, because that's what you're doing.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing today. So if you want to watch the IBLP make fools of themselves, you can check their live stream out. It is child abuse. These poor children. And they've got SM Davis, who like literally has an entire seminar about beating your child, doing their keynote speaking. Oh, and if you guys are excited, Gil Bates is speaking tomorrow. I cannot wait to hear the racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, sexist, probably hate speech that comes out of Gil Bates tomorrow. He might joke about beating his kids. He does that a lot at the IBLP conferences. He'll be like, the hate speech that comes out of Gil Bates tomorrow. He might joke about beating his kids. He does that a lot at the IBLP conferences. He'll be like, I spanked my kid. I was whipping them. It was hilarious. Like, Gil, you're not funny. So Gil Bates is speaking tomorrow at the cult camp. And the whole time in between all the speakers and everything, they sing these.
Whoa, she's literally swaying side to side. She's shaking. She's loving it. It's so Farrah. Is anyone out there thinking Farrah Abraham with the hands, the accent, you know? How that twang, that twang.
Really weird hymns that I've never heard before. And they have
If it was on silent, you would never, ever think that she was talking about CSA. Never. She's touching all the sensual points. These are sexual motions. These are flirtatious motions. These are that run down her neck and then the flick of her hair. What are you doing, Katie? We know you're feeling yourself, but think, come back to earth. What are we talking about?
I don't hymns that I've never heard before. And they have, I don't need a vacation, but anyways, I'm telling you about the cult. And they have all of these, in between all this, they're selling all of their programs. So they're like, now, this guy comes on stage, he goes, I teach the Quest program during the summer, and my goal during the summer is to get young men 3% closer to God. So if you want to get 3% closer to Jesus, you can spend $7,000 or however much money this program is. We're going to give you $100 off just for coming to this conference today, and I will get you 3% closer to God. I promise. I don't know. So they're selling, and then they're like, we need volunteers in the prison ministry. Come to the Quest camp. And then SM Davis is on stage and he's like, you need to buy my book. You need to buy this program. And then Eric Ludy is there, who's like this pastor that has his own program. And so Eric Ludy's on stage. He's like, I have this amazing program. If you just come to my state, I will teach you more about, I don't know how much the Quest program is. So I'm just spitballing. It's probably expensive, but they're like, you can get 3% closer to God. And I'm like, yeah. And apparently there's like 440 families there right now. So if Ginger thought that her book was going to dismantle the IBLP, it certainly didn't work, because they're just like, whatever, Ginger, we've still got brainwashing to do. And you're not going to stop us from washing brains. I know, he said 3% closer to God. Oh yes, that is Charlie. Here. Even Charlie knows it's bull crap. Oh, he likes to bite.
Yeah, because cats don't like you touching their fucking paws. Look what she's doing to the back feet.
Even Charlie knows it's bullcrap. Oh, he likes to bite. Oh, he's a biter.
Oh, she just stuck her finger in between the, you know.
So 3% closer to God, and everything.
Yeah.
They get you to this conference, then to just sell you everything. So Eric's like, come to my program, and I will fix you.
Oh, look at you. This is the most gangster you've ever been, but I think it suits your top lip. Working for the man-made Cupid's bow. I'm working hard for my Cupid's bow. It's my new coin bank where it goes and it goes. I'm working hard for my... Oh, look at you. Look how you treat your animals, man. That cat don't love you. Katie, that cat don't love you. You think that cat loves you? Look at it. Mummy, you are stinky. Look at your face. Look at your face.
So 3% closer to God, and everything they get you to this conference, then to just sell you everything. So Eric's like, come to my program and I will fix you. And then SM Davis is all, I have this amazing program for children, and one about child rearing, and then another one about discipline. SM Davis is all, I have this amazing program for children.
Okay, look at her tongue in her mouth. It's pushing up against her. Well, you can. It's meth mouth. God, why can't I get nothing out?
And one about child rearing, and then another one about discipline. You should check out my programs. Yeah, it is totally big business. So that was a cat meowing. You are the most wonderful woman I've ever seen in my entire life. I love you. Well, thank you. So that's what I have for now. So if you want to watch the IBLP and their ridiculousness, go to the Institute of Basic Life Principles page. If they're live streaming, there's literally like only 35 people watching, and the live chat is not on, so you can't like leave spam. Have fun, guys.
I was looking it up while you were talking, and now you've finished talking, and wow, I'm over here looking up IBLP. Do you know there's one in Australia? I didn't know this. Look at me learning. There's an IBLP family conference every year in January 23 in Melbourne. Oh my God, let's get Joe to go on undercover mission. Joe, if you're listening, I've already decided we are sending you in. Plus, you're already, religious. So, you've got it going for you. Me, they'd be like, second word would be an F. Are you sure you are here for the right reasons? No, I know I'm not. Okay, so I'm over here Googling, but you can't see what I'm doing. What do we think about these lives? Should we talk about the plaits, the braids, what do you guys call them? All I can think about what would make it so much better is if it is real that we are back in 95, 97, because I remember that's when we used to do that, like at school. But that was back when hair mascara. Do you guys remember hair mascara? Oh, it was so good. Or when we didn't have the hair mascara, which, you would paint it on your hair, like it came out like a mascara, different colors, and you just brush it through your hair. It was so bad, but it worked. But yeah, we used to use those highlighters to like put highlights in our hair. Remember, especially after religion, because no one was paying attention, except for me, because I had to stand at the front and actually read the Bible. Oh, I'm still tortured, still talking about it 20 years on. I saw Goose, was it you? I think it was either you or TK. It was like, God, we need a support group. We do. Guys, if you just want to gather together, we can all put our cactus arms around each other. Was that necessary, that what we watched? I don't know. If it's affected anyone, please, let me know. It's affected me, but I'm not going to let it, it's just, at the moment, it's just, what is it? The froth on the top of the milk. Get rid of it. Do you get rid of it or do you just stir it in? Okay. You don't know what I'm talking about. That's okay as well. Should we round this up? I don't know. We should. I've got a video coming out. Do you know what? Since I missed Monday, I think we'll go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'll still get my 3 days in, and then I can still come through, fingers crossed, like this. Oh my God. Members of my channel, you guys need so much content because I keep coming in to deliver, and then where did Bill go? Oh, what happened is I had my flu shot, right? And then I went to bed on Friday night and I didn't even wake up on Saturday. And so I had to go to hospital. Like my mum came, and Saturday night I went to hospital, And yeah, it's got to do with like my hemochromatosis, which is my body produces way too much iron, and then I got to have like give blood in my blood atonement every 2 months, Katie. Oh my God, I could send you the video and tell you that it's religious. You'd love it. I wonder if she's ever watched Fear and Loathing and how they like drink the blood. Like, what is it? The adrenal stuff. Oh, wish my brain was more turned on, but every time after live by you, Katie, you know, because fucking gripping content. Yeah, my brain's gone mush. Yep, mush. So how is everyone else? Should we just talk in grunts? Oh no, Katie might find that exciting. Like she tunes in anyway. Oh, look at that big word wheel. I'm not going to attempt that. Okay, fine. Ready? Joannecochrane. Oh, I think it is, because I've only ever read the book. I haven't watched it, the movie. But that word looks familiar. But, you know, it gives them, they get high off the, yeah, they basically get like a rush of the adrenaline blood. But it's also got to do with, I'm not going to go into it. Not going to go into it because it's awful. Okay, let's stop, brain. You guys don't need that, and I don't need that. What should we do now? It's time to end it. It's time that we departed, and we're just leaving Will and his big word up on the screen. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'll have to read your Twitter. But do you know what? If I don't get the flu shot and I get the flu, I end up way worse. So I can take a hit to not get a hit, but I'm definitely not getting any other COVID vaccines because I haven't had a good time with them. But I don't believe in talking one for everyone. You know, my experience is so different because I have so many different issues that, you know, not everyone has. But that's what makes me uniquely me. And I'm so fucking grateful that I know who the fuck I am at 40, nearly 41. Yeah, I know I sound so young, don't I? I bet I look it too. I do though. Katie. I don't know if I'm ready for the walls to change. I don't know if I'm ready for this new hairstyle to be the thing for the next 3 months until she loses her lawsuit and then hates every TikToker that ever wore plaits in their hair. You know what? She should go to Bali and get, you know, the almost like cornrows, but it's like braids, cornrows. Look at me acting like I know. Just because my friend had some and they were so bad. What am I talking about? You know, and with the little beads, you get them when you go to holidays, and it fucks your hair up because, you know, try getting that out. Oh, you're a vaxxer. I think it's, oh, yeah. I like, so hard to know, but yeah, winter's coming on strong here. Like no break. It went from being hot, hot, hot to now freezing cold. And I like it. I love it. But it's a different whinge on a different note, on a different tune. But, you know, it's all good. At least I don't live in Minnesota. I don't know if I did, I might go undercover as we're here to put your, what would I be there for? We're here to fix your internet connection. We hear that it's a bit scattery. Oh, don't tell me I have to go in the basement. Are you going to follow me? Are you coming down here too? It's a tight squeeze. Oh God. Yeah, too much. I'm dribbling on. But we'll have to do, I think, if you guys want to hear me react to more Instagram lives, I mean, the thing with me, I have all of her Instagram lives, like dating back to 2019, but I don't know, I can't choose. So, you know, I just need someone to tell me, or we can let's go back and have a look at Tati, how she reacted then and the spiral. I think we almost did. We should end off 2020 and then bring in 2021. Remember 2021? No? I know, because it's been so long since then. Oh, God. I should bring in some other topics. I need to, actually, I think. I think we all need it too. We need at least just one to break it. What do you guys think? Let me know. Comment below. Also, comment below if there's anything that I do that pisses you off, because fuck, I know there's heaps. I know there's heaps. Let me know. Don't be shy. Don't think about my feelings until you find out that you're blocked. No, I'm joking. Please give this video a like. Hit subscribe. Come be part of the Cactus crew. Yes, we are, we are growing. Yeah, that's something, right? Katie's not. She's been on 330 in between. She hasn't hit 340 yet, has she? I swear at one stage she was 350. But now it's back down to 323, 330, around there. Not, yeah. And then Sloan, Annie Elise, every other single, or Emily, all about to hit 1 million. Well, not far off it. I reckon by the end of the year, they will all be over 1 million. And that's where hate gets you. Oh, she'll be stuck at that. And she's got no money to buy the subs because it's going in the top lip. Just give up already. Just give up. Toad, just tell her. It's too much. Don't come near me with those lips. Even if V was scared of what's going on, the transformation of his mum's face, she wouldn't do any. She wouldn't care. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for putting up with me. I wasn't my best, but really, when we bring it for this kind of situation, it doesn't really matter if you're at your best because you end up being at your worst anyway at the end. Did we have laughs? I hope so. I hope I brought some laughs. I hope I didn't overreact as well. I hope I didn't piss you off. So many things. Let me know in the comments. We'll just, expect a live tomorrow. We'll hang out, do something. Oh, I've come across Heather McDonald now. There's no going back. I want to check out her stand-up comedy because, if you check out the community board, I posted what I watched last night when I was laying in bed after getting home from the hospital. It was so perfect. Oh, Annie Elise's new podcast. And she had Heather McDonald on there, which was good because it was like an intro to her. And then I just went and I know her from not just this, though. I know her from, I swear she did some Teen Mum podcast or something. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good day. Take care. And I'll see you again soon.